Let's look at reason number one, which is digestive malfunctions. Think about hunger. We know that that's the body sending a signal saying, hey, I need some stuff. So what a lot of people don't understand is that the body, when it takes in this stuff, doesn't want the stuff. It wants to break that food down and turn into this other stuff. It's really looking for vitamins and minerals and amino acids and dietary fats that have been broken down so that the body can use them. The problem is, it's really common for people to have digestive malfunctions and not know it. Digestive symptoms are so common today that people think, oh, well, that's normal, everybody's bloated. You know, my friend's constipated too. But the reality is that all of these digestive symptoms are signs that digestion is not working correctly. And when digestion isn't working correctly, you can't get all the nutrients out of the food that you're eating. So if a person can't break their food down correctly and get all the nutrients out, doesn't it make sense that the body would say, hey, I need more? A lot of times when somebody is hungry all the time, it's because their body doesn't have the ability to process that food into the nutrients that the body really needs. Problem number two is eating against your bio-individuality. And what that means is that there's a lot of diets out there that are very popular and they work very well for some people. So other people will see that and say, oh, I want to do that. My neighbor lost 30 pounds. I'm going to eat just like my neighbor. The problem is that a human body should be able to process glucose very efficiently, and it should be able to process fats very efficiently. But for a wide variety of reasons, some people will be able to process fats much better than glucose, and they may not be able to process glucose very well at all. And some folks will process glucose very well, but not be able to process fats. So when you're just trying to do what the cool kids are doing, and you're trying to eat in a way that is popular instead of what is appropriate for you, you can be working against your body, which means that your body doesn't have the ability to turn the food that you're eating into fuel. So when we can learn to work with our body instead of against it, then all of a sudden the body gets the fuel that it needs, and it's also a lot easier to lose weight. Step number three is insulin resistance. If someone is insulin resistant and they don't have the ability to process carbohydrates, then eating carbohydrates is not really going to fuel their body. At the cellular level of the body is still going to be screaming for glucose, even though you just put a donut into the system. If the cells can't be receptive to that glucose, then the cells aren't really getting the fuel that they need, and they're going to scream for something else. So this is easy to check out. You can get a glucometer at a pharmacy for $30 or $40, and if your fasting blood sugar first thing in the morning when you wake up is over 100, that's a strong sign that you may be leaning a little towards that insulin resistant side, and you'll want to take steps to correct that issue so that when you do eat carbohydrates, they can actually fuel the body and give the body what it needs.